Now, apparently the streets are no longer saying no Diddy. The streets are now saying no Philly. Now, to those who are asking, why would people be saying no Philly? Well, as of yesterday, breaking news came out. Beta Squad member Young Philly, he was charged with grape. And I have to say grape because YouTube doesn't allow certain words to be said on their platform. But he's been charged with grape, and he's also been charged with some assault charges. Now, he's been charged with 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent and also causing bodily harm to this woman he's accused of abusing. Now, this news has taken the media by storm. One thing I've definitely noticed for sure with the news being put out there to the masses, a lot of people are saying they knew this would happen. And I don't really keep up with that type of side of YouTube. I really watch other things on YouTube, not really Beta Squad and those type of content creators. So I was surprised when people said, oh, I knew this was coming. I saw this coming. The way he talks about women, the way he is around women. I was surprised, like, so this guy's been weird. So why was he supported to such a mass level? It was kind of confusing for me. But a lot of people, if you just take a look through TikTok, matter of fact, I'll show you right now. A lot of people are saying they knew this was happening. They knew this was going to eventually take place. And there was also a woman who said in Australia not too long ago something similar, not necessarily great, but just signs of a guy who had weird sexual behavior was occurring back in Australia a couple months back. So he has been charged and, he's waiting to be sentenced. There is some people who are basically saying he's guilty regardless of if he's being sentenced or not, like just based off the fact that he's being charged. And also in Australia, there has been people who said that you wouldn't really get charged if there wasn't really strong evidence. And also another thing that has come about this situation is that his friends haven't really come out to support him or defend him or say, hey, wait. You guys have got this situation all wrong. Nobody has really come out to support him.
Adam was an only child.
Listen to the question, babe, yeah?
So there's no other brothers or sisters.
Yes. Look good as well. What's that? Oof. Your one jiggles as well. Oof.
Emily.
Come a bit closer to me, Emily, I don't think. And your name is?
Gracie.
Emily and Gracie, ladies and gentlemen. Got great skin, by the way.
A tortoise.
Reflection.
Oh,
Look, we're holding hands now, see? Now that I've won some riddles, she's saying, oh, you're a strong, independent man.
all of them.
Okay, and you're... Ooh, yeah? White gals tick as well. Look after you.
It's obviously Adam.
Oh, you're amazing.
Don't hide.
Oh,
Come here. Ooh,
Great
my
pair
way,
of
put
legs
your
as well.
head.
And to be fair, now this makes a lot of sense to me because I've seen like podcast clips of him talking about how he talks to women really badly. And like for clarification, I didn't take anything to heart. I don't want anyone to be like, oh my God, what a horrible guy. So we're like exchanging DMs back and forth. I was 20 at this point. Yeah, I was 20. And then he like finds my YouTube videos and he's like sending me pictures of myself in my videos, like telling me he didn't like what I was wearing or like he didn't how I looked in that video. And then like I can't remember what I responded, but I like tried to just be like, oh haha. And then he sent me like the most brutal message being like, look, you seem like a lovely girl, but like honestly I just could not be any less interested in you, so I'm not gonna let you waste your time on this. And I was like, oh my
I bet you felt
God,
so humble.
I never wanted to show my face ever again. I was with Lewis in the car and I was like, what on earth? And I was like, why respond to me that? Like, why keep the conversation going with me then? Like, if you were just going to say that.
And it is looking quite bad for other members of the group because there's people who are now looking into the likes of Harry Pinero, Chunks. Even though Chunks typically doesn't come across as someone who would engage in those type of behaviors because, he is quite religious, although you can always make bad decisions in life even if you are religious. A lot of people are starting to look towards Chunks and Harry Pinero and the people who are around him as well because they're thinking if this guy was engaging in weird behavior and it's been documented that he was engaging in weird behavior, why didn't you guys stop and say something? Why didn't you guys separate yourself from Young Philly? So all this stuff going on right now has got people looking into the likes of Chunks, which is someone that I saw that everyone kind of liked. He wasn't someone who people thought were weird, but now people are starting to look at people like Young Philly and people who were surrounded with him with a different lens. They're starting to say, wait, could you be on the same type of timing? Now, allegedly, they both went to some sort of room, Young Philly and the woman he's accused of abusing, and she ended up leaving with a bunch of marks, which, yeah, it's obviously not looking good for him at all. Now, you know, mugshot pictures have been taken, and he did look kind of fucked up. Like, when I saw them taking him from wherever they were taking him, he was walking out of some sort of like building. He looked fucked up. He looked like a man who, like, damn, I fucked up. And I do believe he drinks. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do believe he drinks. So you never know. He could have just been drinking too much. And obviously that's no excuse, but he could have just been drinking too much and actually have done what they're accusing him of. It's very likely. So right now we're just waiting to see what the sentencing is going to be, how it's going to take place. But this has taken the internet by storm. And 2024 seems to be the year where a lot of the predators are getting exposed. Like, I find times where I just sit down and I'm like, what did Cat Williams do? Like, what has he done? Because from the moment he started the year off with that bang, with that interview that did about 70 million views, the moment he started the year off with that, it hasn't been the same. And it's almost like blissful in a sense. Like 2024, a lot of evil, corrupt, fucked up shit is getting exposed. I like it. I think 2024 is actually the beginning of a lot of things being exposed that we thought was normal. You know how kind of like back in 2012, 2013, 2014, certain jokes, you know, were allowed, but then we shifted into a place where we're like, okay, we need to stop doing this, joking like that, you know, and it's a cleansing almost. Now, I do believe we've got very sensitive as well, but it's almost like a cleansing phase where I think 2024 is the same thing going on. It's like a cleansing phase. People who are not spiritually, you know, adhering to certain laws when it comes to the way you treat your fellow human being, it's like they're getting exposed and they're getting sent out of here. So yes, the streets are no longer saying no Diddy. The streets are now saying no Philly, which is crazy. I'm gonna lie, I didn't expect this. Like, I did not expect this. Like, just waking up and seeing this, I did not expect this. Like I said, I don't keep up with them anyway, but I saw him every day on my timeline. You know, people just, it was viral. He was viral, which also begs the question, like, what are you doing, buddy? Like, what are you doing, bro? You know how many girls will just want to fuck you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, if this is all, you know, true, I don't feel sorry for him whatsoever. You know, I don't feel sorry for him at all. You know, if you're a piece of shit, that's what you get for being a piece of shit. You know, it's crazy. But guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this situation. Could you see this coming? Because like I said, I don't keep up with them, so I wouldn't have known if this would be coming up in the future or not. But if you keep up with them, could you see this coming? And what do you think about the overall situation? And also, one more question I have for you. What do you think about 2024 and like what's going on with everybody getting exposed? Like, what's going on out here? There's literally something in the air. So I appreciate every single one of you for checking out this video, and I'm out.